Greetings, Lafayette staff. My name is Steven Stollis, and it is my honor and pleasure to nominate Grace Kirtley for the 2019-2020 Lancer Award. I was not fortunate enough to have Grace in class, but I was lucky enough to watch her grow outside the classroom as her coach over the past 4 years. I hope that many of you already know who Grace is, and if you do, I'm sure she has made an impact on you. For those who did not get a chance to work with her, I will try and fill you in on how incredible she truly is. Let me grace you with a quick overview. She is the second oldest of 5 kids, 2 dogs, Tater and Bean, and the daughter of Tony and Kelly Kirtley. Grace has a cumulative GPA of 4.255 and an ACT score of 30. She's an all-state track athlete, a varsity cross-country athlete, a philanthropist, a newspaper editor and writer, a musician for our all-state orchestra, Lafayette Marching Band, and St. Louis Youth Orchestra. She's also an adventurer and an all-around amazing person. Grace is the person who never stops smiling and is always positive in all situations. I asked many teachers and peers to describe Grace with one word. They came up with kind, loving, happy, compassionate, motivated, fun. She's a leader, courageous, curious, determined, amazing, and caring. Now, I love all these things about her, but we need to focus on the 5 pillars of the Lancer Award, which are character, citizenship, community service, leadership, and scholarship. Now, in the classroom, Jeff Landau describes Grace as having a thirst for knowledge and a true understanding of current events in his language arts class. He explains that Grace wants to wholly understand a topic, not just for the test, but for her personal intellectual education. He stated that she is one of the most intrinsically motivated students in his class. Now jump on over to John Deacon's economics class, and Grace wanted to start an economics club to sit down and discuss the economy and the world around us. She's 18. This amounts to Grace's natural curiosity of the world. Grace's strong work ethic and organization has allowed her to excel in all of her classes while at Lafayette. Now, Grace has been described as hands down one of the kindest people you'll ever meet. She's the first to wish her classmates happy birthday, to congratulate them on receiving good news about college, and console them if things maybe went the other way. Her care and compassion for others is unparalleled. Her character is equal to her name. Grace carries a fundamental decency and goodness in her that not only enriches her peers' lives, but inspires them to be their very best selves. And to be our very best, sometimes we gotta get dressed up, especially for a school day. Now, if you know Grace, you may have noticed that she would wear a dress every day in the month of December for the past 2 years. It was called Dressember. She did this to raise awareness and money to fight human trafficking. John Deacon said that she would recruit teammates and classmates. She would advertise and reach out to the larger community with the humanitarian goals of raising awareness and funding for the campaign. In 2018 and 2019, during just the months of December and January, she helped raise $17,750. Let that sink in. 17 grand! This fundraiser helps improve the lives of strangers that she will most likely never meet, but was still driven to help them because it was the right thing to do. Now, many of us have seen Grace in many leadership roles throughout Lafayette. Grace is a natural leader because she puts everyone's needs before her own, and she truly wants to help you in any way that she can, always with a smile. Grace was extremely involved and passionate about our music department at Lafayette during her tenure. Brad Baylog says that she is respected as a leader by every student that I have seen associated with Grace, and this has happened because of how she carries herself and treats those around her. As her coach, I've seen Grace out on the track do something many kids do not. All right. Out on the track, Grace is someone that everyone gravitates to, not because she is the fastest on the team, although she is extremely fast, but because of the way she treats everyone on the team. You just can't be scared of Grace because she just doesn't stop smiling. Words don't lead, but reactions, emotions, and body language do. One person can raise the whole team, and in my experience, that one person is Grace Kirtley. As educators, it's our job to create a lasting impression on the students that we work with on a daily basis. But when a student makes a long-lasting impact on us, that student must be extremely special. Those students are few and far between, but we have been lucky enough to have Grace at Lafayette over the past 4 years. She is truly the embodiment of the Lancer Award. I wish her the best at Vanderbilt next year, and I know she'll be extremely missed in our classrooms and on our teams. I will end with how Grace starts every day at practice with a question of the day. My question for you: who else embodies the Lancer Award better than Grace Kirtley? You have my answer.
And I approve this message. I got the magic in me. Every time I touch that track, it turns into gold. Everybody knows I got the magic.